Mr. Brightside won his 10th Group 1 of his career yesterday. He made it a treble of victories in the Makybe Diva. Makybe Diva herself responsible for the most famous treble in Australian racing history. We are going to see Mr. Brightside in Sydney in the King Charles on Everest Day. Out of this race, Corey shortly at the big board, but the time, Ronnie, they ran the mile in a pedestrian 1:38.75.
Incredible, embarrassing. It's not Group 1 racing. No. You know, it's a barrier trial. I'd be shocked if they didn't open the course proper this morning for these horses to have a gallop. Honestly, because they would need a gallop. They'd be that fresh this morning. It's not Group 1 racing. They're treating it like they're all only second up. It's not. I think they're all sitting back waiting for Blake to make the customary move on Antino, and they didn't adapt when it didn't happen. It's as simple as that. This race is made for Corey stage. This is made for Corey stage.
Well, there's not a lot to talk about other than they just basically give the race to Craig Williams. He jumped super from barrier 1. Obviously, J-Mac, you know, he's not going to attack Mr. Brightside, but they sat back, like you said, Ronnie, they just all watched the leader from a distance, waiting for Blake to make that race move, what he does, generally about the half mile, 700 metre mark, to inject that bit of speed into it. But you see back here, like, it's just farcical, the speed that they're going. They're cantering. I feel sorry for Mr. Brightside. Like, he's won that many big races, but every time he wins, we're always talking about everyone else and what they should have done. But we always forget about him. But well, what more can you do? If they're going to allow Craig Williams to sit up front like that and go that speed, mate,
look at them.
You're James McDonald and Via now. What are you doing?
I would have gone. If I was on Via, I would have gone straight up outside a lead, or, you know, like at least put her into the race before Mr. Brightside, which you know has got a good turn of foot. He's done no work. Of course he's going to sprint home. So what are they doing sitting back waiting for him?
Well, Mark Twain's not going to take her into the race, that's for sure.
No. So, and they honestly, like Antino, they were all waiting for, J-Mac was waiting for Blake to go and inject that bit of speed and get the pressure into the race, but it just never comes. So James should have been, you know, on his bike a lot sooner. Yes, I know 600 metres, Flemington, long run in, but still, when you're letting Mr. Brightside run, you know, 13's pretty much the first 2/3 of the race.
And what's he skipped home in? Sub 33?
Yeah.
Mathematically impossible to get home from the back off him.
Something like that. Look, it's the miler. He sprints home. He's the miler. The 2,000 metre horses can't sprint like that.
No.
I feel sorry for Damien Lane, even though he breaks a rule for the whip use. These stayers, they need...
Yeah, encouraging.
They need it when they're sprinting off, you know, going not even three-quarter pace.
So he got 15 meetings.
It's a big...
He's going to miss treasure the moments. Thean Stakes.
I'd like to know what his record's like. To be getting 15 meetings, I know, he's gone well over, but his record mustn't be great to be getting that sort of suspension.
Anyway, it just wasn't a race, and how can we treat it as form, really, to tell you the truth?
Well, the Hayes boys have got another G1.
Yep, they've done a great job.
And I think it sets up for a big day for the Hayes family on Everest Day. Father David's going to be here with Karying Rising. The boys are going to bring Mr. Brightside, the flagship of the stable, to Sydney to potentially win the King Charles. And who knows, they might get War Machine into the Everest themselves, because he's sitting there waiting to be picked if someone's interested.